Welcome, my friends. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you so much for being part of this current series on alignment. And I want to suggest to you that getting into alignment with yourself is one of the most important elements of all. I get to ring this bell every single day. I ring that bell or other bells. And it's a really, really wonderful thing. You get to experience the bell through the audio, but I'm actually experiencing it on multiple levels. I'm hearing it. I'm feeling the vibration of the bell through my hand, and I can actually feel it ring right inside my chest. And so this really brings me to the very beginning of alignment, the depth of alignment, the depth, the deep that is deeper than the deep, the deep that is deeper than the depth. This is the element I'm talking about in alignment. It's about getting so deep within yourself that you truly become present. Not dividing yourself trying to control the future somehow. And not dividing ourselves by trying to ignore the past in some way. But actually just being really in presence. To me, this is the element that brings us into alignment. And keeping that presence with our fellow human beings. It's so easy to have someone do something that you find disrespectful and you can't seem to take your mind off of it. Have you ever met someone that you really had a chemistry in a negative way with? I mean, we see that in individuals and we see it with people in the world. But I want to suggest to you that one of the most important ways of finding our alignment is saying yes to presence and yes to our relationship with humanity. It's about recognizing and saying yes that somehow we are released from the past and born into a whole new situation. And so I want to encourage you to come into your alignment by finding a way to let go of the resentments that we might be experiencing. Finding a way to get really, really present and really open to this current moment, because in this moment we have the opportunity for resilience and we have the opportunity to have a harmony with life. So activate your presence and do it in a creative way. Do something today creative, because when you release your creativity, you are also releasing nervous energy. Nervous energy is also creative energy. Get present, get in alignment, get in contact with yourself. So I want to thank you so much for joining here today. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. So here we go. When we get into alignment, it's like getting into a structural alignment. You're able to become more resilient and you're able to handle more of what life has to offer. So I want to suggest alignment today for you, my friend. How about you? What are your feelings about being in alignment? Let us know. Let's be part of a conversation. Thank you so much for joining and have a wonderful day.